Hello and welcome my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are good. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and I hope that after one day of holiday, now we are again excited for my lecture. I know that Sunday is the day where you just rest and you just be on your own. So anyways, now my dear students, as you know that you are going to appear for Essay 1 exam in very short while, or I can say in a very short time you will have to appear for Essay 1 exam. So my dear little gems, our last poem of English, poem number 5, is yet to be done. We have to finish poem number 5. Actually, we have to enjoy poem number 5. Yes, because this poem is such a humorous and it is a kind of fantasy. It will never happen in real. It is all about dream you see while you are sleeping. I know that many of you might be having different dreams. You might be watching different states, countries. You might be visiting in aeroplane and different countries in your dream, not in the real. So my dear students, this poem is all based on your dreams. Yes, not that dream which you want to fulfill. It's all on fantasy. And you are going to really enjoy this because this poem is too easy to understand. You will be able to understand it just by reading it. So, we are going to start with poem number 5, Animal Storm. Animal Storm. This is poem number 5. See, I have brought full poem in front of you. So, I hope you are going to watch this lecture, understand the poem. Yes, not only that, but also if the time is left, I am going to explain you. I am going to explain you the hard words, and we are going to write the hard words from the poem. So today the first goal, the first content, the first aim will be to read this poem and to understand it. So whenever I tell you to repeat after me, you have to repeat after me. So I hope you all are ready. So students, first of all, you just have to sit and listen to me and enjoy the poem. Whenever I ask you, yes, at that time you have to repeat after me. So till then you have to just sit with the folded hands and you have to just pay the attention, or I can say careful attention over here or in the explanation. So let's get started with poem number 5, Animal Storm. Be careful of the storm out there. It is raining cats and dogs, and elephants and penguins too, and monkeys, pigs and frogs. There are horses, bears, giraffes, all falling from the sky. And look, there go some kangaroos and hippopotami. This weather happens quite a lot. At least that is how it seems. When I asleep and looking out the window of my dreams. So I have just read the poem so that you will be able to familiar with the words used in the poem. So here in the first paragraph, the poet starts with the dream. So when you sleep, when you are fully in a sleep, still your subconscious mind is working. That is why I am pretty sure that you also might be getting dreams many a times. So in the first paragraph, the poet starts with the dreams. Be careful out there. It is raining cats and dogs. So poet says that be careful out there. Out there means where? Out of the window. So poet says that be careful out there, out of the window, because it's raining cats and dogs. Now here in English, cats and it's raining cats and dogs. So it is a phrase, it is used to explain that how heavily it is raining. It is used to explain that how heavily it is raining. It is raining cats and dogs means it is raining very heavily. So whenever you see in the English book cats and dogs, you know, sometimes you say that you are eating cats and dogs. So that does not mean you are eating cat and you are eating dog. It means you are eating very much. In the same way, it is raining cats and dogs. That means it is raining heavily. It is raining very heavily. But here, cats and dogs means literally cats and dogs are falling from the sky. So just imagine one day when you wake up at midnight or early in the morning, say for an example 5 o'clock. If you wake up and if you see suddenly out of the window cats and dogs are falling from the sky, what will you do? Will you go out of the house? No, never. Just imagine cats and dogs if they fall from the sky. But not only cats and dogs, and elephant and penguins too, and monkeys, pigs and frogs. So elephant, penguin, monkeys, these all animals are falling from the sky. Is it possible? So like I said, this poem is all on fantasy, all on dreams. It cannot be true. So students, poet says that just imagine if you see elephant falling from the sky. My dear students, let me tell you, it will never happen. Don't worry, elephant will never fall like a rain from the sky. But if it happens, if there is a rain of cat, dog, elephant, monkey, frog, what will happen? Just imagine if elephant will fall on you. You will die. Not only you, anyone will die, no? Even elephant can destroy your house. If elephant falls from such a height, your house will also vanish. It will be turned into ashes. So this is what imagination, this is what poet is dreaming. So poet is still in a sleep. Let's see what else poet sees falling from the sky. There are horses, bears and giraffes all falling from the sky. So poet now says that even he can see horse, bear and giraffe falling from the sky. So how strong these animals are. Have you seen horse sleeping on the ground? No. Horse is very well known for standing even for one full day. Yes, horse can even sleep by standing. So it is too much powerful. You know, sometimes your mother says that you should eat the healthy food to get the horsepower. Horsepower means it is referred to as a horsepower because horse is such a powerful animal. And then giraffe, how tall giraffe is. So poet says that all are falling from the sky. Is it possible? And look, there go some kangaroos and hippopotami. Oh my God. Now elephants were falling down. Not only elephants. Now poet saw kangaroos. Kangaroo, you know, kangaroo is the national animal of Australia. Yes, you can Google it. Kangaroo is national animal of Australia. Like we have tiger as a national animal, in Australia there is a kangaroo. And hippopotami. Oh my God, wait a minute. Now you will think, sir, what is hippopotami? let me tell you, you all 99% of the students might have heard about hippopotamus. Yes, you also tease your friends. If any fat friend is there, you call him or her as hippopotamus, because you refer your fat friend as hippopotamus, right? So hippopotami is the plural of hippopotamus. Like one boy is boy, many boys are boys, not boy. Similarly, one hippopotamus is hippopotamus, but many hippopotamus are there, then we call hippopotami. So students, now elephant, hippopotami, penguins, horse, such fat and heavy animals, if they are falling from the sky, will you go out of the house? Absolutely not. If you will go out of the house and just imagine elephant will fall on you, you will be crushed. You will be fully crushed, right? So that is what poet is just seeing in the dream. This weather happens quite a lot. At least that is how it seems. When I am asleep and looking out the window of my dreams. So here now poet reveals the truth that poet says that this weather of storm and rainfall, heavy rainfall, happens lot of times. But then poet says that only when he is looking out from the window of dreams. So that means now here poet says, reveals or discloses the truth that this weather only happens when poet is seeing the dream by sleeping, not in the real. So students, many a times it happens, right, that when you are sleeping, you get the scary dreams and you wake up, and then you are full of perspiration, and then you drink water and again go to sleep. So this is somewhat like that. Yes, it is very funny that elephant will fall, hippopotamus will fall on you, but when you see this kind of dream, it is really dangerous. You feel really scary, right? But then poet gets relaxed when he wakes up in the morning. Then he realizes that whatever he saw, elephant, kangaroo, giraffe falling, it was just a dream. So now my dear students, I will give you few seconds to read these lines. I will give you 5 to 10 seconds to read these lines. Please have a look. You just have to read the lines and the names of the animals which you saw in the poem. So this was just the fantasy poem. This was the humorous poem. Humorous means funny. So if you see that a horse is falling down, what will happen? It is obviously a funny. Horse will never fall from the sky unless you are watching any cartoon or magical TV show. Okay my dear students, I hope you really enjoyed this poem. So that's it. This was too easy poem, isn't it so? My dear students, now quickly take out your rough notebooks. Your rough notebooks. Now you will say, why sir, why rough notebooks? So students, we are going to write the hard words. We are going to write the hard words so that you will be able to read the words properly, remember the spelling and pronounce the word properly. So be ready with your rough notebook. Till then, I will give the heading hard words over here. So I am going to erase the name of the poem. As you now know that the name of the poem is Animal Storm. are going to open the new page. So quickly open the new page of rough notebook. Give the heading poem number 5, subject English, and then give the heading hard words. I will wait for you. Quickly give the heading. I know that my dear students are following all my instructions given in the lecture. Throughout the lecture you have to follow the instructions. Okay, my dear students. So now we are going to pick out the hard words from this poem and write here. I hope that you have given the heading by now. Please give the heading properly, hard words, subject, poem number, everything properly. So then we are going to write the hard words here. Be ready with the heading. You don't have to draw the line. Be ready with the heading. I'll give you a few more seconds. I will even request the parents, those who are watching the lecture, kindly help the children to write the hard words so that they will be able to write it properly. Okay, so now number one hard word is careful. See, I am going to underline and write so that you will be able to recognize that which is the hard word. Number one is careful. So I am also going to write with you. Don't worry. Careful. Number one hard word is careful. Number two hard word is stone. Number two hard word is stone. I hope, my dear students, you have started writing the hard words. Number three hard word is raining. 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 Number four is elephants. Number four is elephants. Number five hard word is penguins. Penguins. Number six hard word is monkeys. I hope you all are writing. Number seven hard word is pigs. Number eight hard word is frogs. Okay, now I will wait for 2 to 3 seconds and then I will write number 9, 10, 11. I hope, my dear students, you have started writing it. Please make sure that you leave one line while you are writing the hard words. Leave one line. Okay, number 9 hard word is horses. Horses. Number 10 hard word is bears or bears. Number 11 hard word is giraffe. Number 12 hard word is falling. Number 13 hard word is sky. Okay, again I will wait for few seconds. See students, if needed, I will erase first to 4 hard words and then I will write the new hard words here after filling this much space. So make a haste and write down the hard words properly. So like I said that if needed, I will erase hard word number 1, 2, 3 and 4. If the space is filled on the right side, I will erase the hard words on the left side, so that I will be able to write the new hard words there. I am underlining the hard words and then I am writing it so that you will be able to recognize the hard words from the poem. Okay, number 14 hard word is kangaroos. Kangaroos. Number 15 hard word is hippopotami. Hippopotami. Number 16 hard word is weather. Weather. Number 17 hard word is asleep. Asleep. Number 18 hard word is window. Okay my dear students, that's it. Only 18 hard words are there for this poem. I hope you have started writing and I at least hope that half of you have even reached till here 13 or 14 number. So after finishing, please check your spellings. I am going to read the hard words for you. As you can see that 18 hard words are there. Number 1 is careful. Number 2 is storm. Number 3 is raining. Number 4 is elephants. Number 5 is penguins. Number 6 is monkeys. Number 7 is pigs. Number 8 is frogs. Number 9 is horses. Number 10 is bears or bears. Number 11 is giraffes. Number 12 is falling. Number 13 is sky. Number 14 is kangaroos. Number 15 is hippopotami. Number 16 is weather. Number 17 is asleep. And number 18 is window. Students, please make sure that you have to leave one line. You still have few seconds. Now again after 2 seconds I will come and read the spellings. Okay, now I'm going to read the spellings quickly. Please check your spellings once. Careful. C-A-R-E-F-U-L. Careful. Number 2 is storm, S-T-O-R-M. Number 3 is raining, R-A-I-N-I-N-G. Number 4 is elephants, E-L-E-P-H-A-N-D-S. Number 5 is penguins, P-E-N-G-U-I-N-S. Number 6 is monkeys, M-O-N-K-E-Y-S. Number 7 is pigs, P-I-G-S. Number 8 is frogs, F-R-O-G-S. Number 9 is horses, H-O-R-S-E-S. Number 10 is bears, B-E-A-R-S. Number 11 is giraffes, G-I-R-A-F-F-E-S. Number 12 is falling, F-A-L-L-I-N-G. Number 13 is sky, S-K-Y. See, I have even written the easy hard words because you will say easy and hard. Yes, because many students still write S-K-I instead of writing S-K-Y. So that is the problem they are having. You need to even practice the easy words. Number 14 is kangaroos, K-A-N-G-A-R-O-O-S. 15 is hippopotami, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-I. 16 is weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R. 17 is asleep, A-S-L-E-E-P. Number 18 is window, W-I-N-D-O-W. Have a look. So I suppose this was the sufficient time for you to write the hard words. So with this, my dear students, I end my today's lecture. Be ready with your rough notebooks in the next lecture to write the meanings given word and other theory of poem number 5.